Hello, hello, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. I'm Cassandra Joan Butler, Agent 56 with the Cosmic Intelligence Agency, the CIA. I love saying the CIA. And welcome to Cosmic Connections. We're going to be talking about the astrology of the week, and we're going to be talking also to you, with spirit. We do little spiritual messages each and every week, and I invite you to participate. So, as we are moving through the Taurus cycle, tonight, we are having a first quarter square. And that square was actually, I'm doing Buffalo time right now, at 7:48 in the morning. But if you look outside your windows, no matter where you might be on the planet, you'll see the half moon that represents a square. So every cycle of each of the signs has 2 weeks devoted to what? Work, reframing, restructuring. This is going to be one of those weeks, friends. And so the focus for the next week until we get to the full moon, which is on the 23rd of May, is working to establish a new foundation for yourself that's somehow connected with the new moon of last week of May 7th. So again, a square is not necessarily a bad aspect. It's just a motivating internal tension that helps us rebuild some aspects of our lives. So we want to turn to wherever Leo is in your chart, because that Leo energy is what's going to be pushing you to achieve something grand and more secure and more stable. Good evening, Rose, and thank you for sharing, Leslie. And good evening, Rosalind and Jan and Cynthia and Leslie and Sherry. Hello, hello, Donna and Leslie and Jody and Candy and Norma and Donna and Tanya. Thank you for being here, dear friends. Thank you for sharing. Let us know where you're coming in from. Hi, Karen. I always appreciate seeing you all. I look forward to this each and every week. I'm very excited. Many of you know this because many of you are part of my, you get my newsletters. But tomorrow I'm making the big journey out for the healing cruise to Alaska. So I'm super excited about that. I'll be talking about a couple of things in our forecast or astrological forecast, including the Jupiter and Gemini ingress, which we had a wonderful gathering of the Jupiter and Gemini ingress class last Friday. I believe if you're interested in a recording, you could go to the CIA and purchase that download. If you weren't able to join us, my hair is bothering me, live on Friday. But it's a wealth of information for the year ahead. I'm also going to be presenting through the Organization of Professional Astrologers on Sunday at 1 p.m. That's Eastern Time. That's called OPA. You can go to the OPA website. I'll be presenting the Jupiter and Gemini PowerPoint and information for you that you can use all throughout the year. Very exciting times that we're in. We really are. And so sign up in my newsletter if you want to keep in touch, because I'm always doing some different classes personally. And definitely, please become a member of the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. It's a wonderful group. It's very supportive, and many, many offerings, many videos, articles, and you can get your free download of Time Lords magazine by going to the CIA website. Good evening, Rhonda. Hi, Joanne. Hello, Kathleen. Hi, Allie. Okay. Okay. Thank you for mentioning that, Allie. Thank you for your good wishes on the trip. I would love to give you all. Hi from New Zealand, Karen Bullitt. Hello there. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Anne. Thank you for being here from Rochester. Hi, Donna. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Ryan. Hello. Get to see Ryan in Lilydale grounds, hopefully soon. Thank you for giving me the testimonial there, Janet, about the newsletters. I like to talk and get those out to you when I can. So how is everyone doing? As predicted, remember last week we talked about that new moon, and that new moon was sandwiched between Jupiter and Uranus and Venus. Let's make that a sentence. Venus is beauty. Uranus is electricity. Jupiter is big. Did anyone in the past week see the amazing aurora borealis that was infiltrating on the northern hemispheres, as far south on the northern continent, Florida? I mean, it was all over the place. I unfortunately did not see it, but I was certainly feeling the energy. So that's the question of the week. It really reflects the new moon. Remember, Jupiter and Uranus. Jupiter represents Jupiter, the thunderbolt god. You know, the Zeus, the Greek version, always holding thunderbolts. We literally had huge solar flares. And I think we're all very fortunate on the planet that we didn't have more damage to the electrical grid. And remember, Jupiter means big and Uranus means unpredictable and electricity. That was together with the new moon at 18 degrees of Taurus last week. And so it was kind of exciting and unexpected. I mean, maybe obviously the weather watchers were predicting the solar flare. They do come with some regularity and frequency. But the point being, Venus was also involved with that new moon. They were gorgeous. Venus is beautiful. So it's my understanding that, this is kind of an interesting sidebar, that the GPS systems with many of the tractors in many of the farms in the Midwest were injured. No, I'm sorry, this is a silly word. They were broken or affected by the solar flares. People get injured. Things do not get injured. But they were affected and they were having some malfunctioning going on. Remember what Taurus also is. It's about farming and food. So the GPS, which helps the farmers plant the seeds. We think of GPS in our own cars, but GPS is also used with tractors, were malfunctioning. So I think that's very fascinating as well. And even if you didn't see them, I think I was feeling them on a spiritual, psychic, intuitive, vibrational level. I think this was the universe basically showing off and allowing us to get into a different mindset, perhaps. I'm interested in hearing from you. Were you affected on one way or another on a vibrational level from these? Some people are getting strange dreams. And yes, I was getting some strange dreams this past week as well. Okay. And in answer to your comment, dear Ellie, they're all random when I select. I would love to give you a message. I'd love to give each and every one of you a message, but it's totally random. So you can always, of course, book with me if you'd like, but I will do my best, or Spirit will do its best. Big hugs to dear Lauren Carney, and I'm going to be texting you afterwards. Okay. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Anne. You saw it over Lake Ontario. Oh, what a blessing, Anne. Anne is a fabulous artist. Hi, Juanita. Okay. Hi, Allie. Hi there, Kathy D. Could be flares causing the headaches and issues with blood pressure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we live in an electromagnetic field, Jody, so all of that could be true, right? A lot of dizziness with a lot of people. Interesting comment. Thank you for that, Tanya. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you, Nancy R. So thank you all for being with us tonight. Hi, dear Joni GS. GS. So, all right. Hi, Darlene. Nice to see you, darling, from Florida. All right, friends. So let's bring in the slides. So again, the new moon, I think, is very descriptive of the amazing aurora borealis that we had in the past few days. And we're going to bring in the slides here to talk about the week ahead. Okay. All right. So this is the Sabian symbol for today. First quarter, after a heavy storm, a rainbow. That's interpreted as the revelation of worth. And in reflection of the day's activities, past 24 hours, we have presumably two big news stories. I haven't looked at it for a couple of hours, but one of the bigger stories for the United States political scene was there seems to become an agreement for a debate between the two candidates for the U.S. presidency. President Biden, former President Trump have agreed to debate it out on stage in live TV in June. And there was some talk this was not going to happen. But from an astrological point of view, when this came to fruition today, we had the moon going over the US's north node. The north node in the chart of a person or an entity is the destiny. So there's a drama about this particular agreement. All right. And of course, we have an international story. Slovakia's prime minister has been shot. He's fighting for his life as we speak. Took a quick look at his chart. He doesn't have strong Taurus in his chart, but he's a very earthy person, Capricorn moon and a Virgo sun. So the point is, what we're doing for the next week is stabilizing to the best of our abilities, because that is the prerogative of the first quarter. We're taking risks. We're working hard. Another question for the week for us right now. Have you been motivated to get things done today? Things that perhaps you wouldn't have been as motivated yesterday. Was there a sense, I've got to get this accomplished? I know I did, because again, I'm going on a trip. And so before you go on a trip, you have to do a lot of prep work, at least I do, and make sure the house is stable and there's groceries and there's enough cat and dog food in the home to make sure my animals are fine and my children as well. So in any case, that was my today. And you want to look wherever Leo falls in your chart. The exactitude was 25 degrees of Leo. We also have Black Moon Lilith trining the sun with this lunation. And Black Moon Lilith can be the troublemaker, but I think in the case of the assassination attempt, it's not so much a troublemaker, it's violent. It is a violent assault. And we also have this is going to be a very interesting year. Not only do we have the ingress of Jupiter moving into Gemini, which is hurrah, happening on May 25th. Look forward to that, friends. But we also have Neptune finishing up its transit of Pisces. Neptune has been in Pisces since 2011, a spiritual adventure, as it were. And many of us, I could think I speak for many of you, have observed your own spiritual journey, perhaps becoming deeper since 2011, and also the collective turning towards a need for spiritual refreshment in various ways as well. It's going to be there for the entire year, 29 degrees, retrograding a bit. It's not going into the tippy toe of Aries until March of next year, 2025. So again, after a heavy storm, the solar flares, right? A rainbow. And I think that's a very appropriate Sabian symbol for this week. Okay. I want to also add this chart to the mix tonight. And this chart is a very important one for this Saturday, because some people are calling it the luckiest day of the year, right? We've got Jupiter, which is luck expansion, conjunct the sun. Not necessarily luck playing a lottery ticket, but feeling perhaps more of a greater sense of well-being. This takes place, the exactitude for this on the 18th. Okay. So we've got Venus also conjunct Uranus. All right. Make sure I have that properly set. So I have the chart on the board here, May 18th at 7:41 in the morning. And that's going to be Venus conjunct Uranus. And then we also have Jupiter conjunct the sun. and that happens at 2:45 on Saturday the 18th. So this Saturday, make some plans. Do something different socially. Put yourself out there. Venus is about love. Uranus is about opportunity. Venus is about money. Venus is about luxury. Maybe do something very different, right? Have a fabulous meal, cook a fabulous meal, go out and meet some friends, and feel the well-being of that Jupiter conjunct Sun. It's going to be a very, very good weekend of having opportunities, of attracting new situations into your life. So we're also expecting explosive weather across the country in the United States. Again, terrible predictions of tornadoes. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but this chart would also reflect that. Jupiter means big. All right. And we have that Uranus energy as well. And then we also have Jupiter and the Sun. This is the degree of what we call the weeping sisters. So there might be some opportunities to relieve ourselves of old pain and grief, perhaps as well, with this weekend's energy. We also have at the lunation point here, we have the moon trining Pluto, and we also have Sedna in the mix as well. Sedna is of course, the goddess of the waterways, and she's also going to be very much apparent next week during the full moon. Now, I totally intend to be with you next Wednesday from aboard ship in Alaska. That's my hope, and I think that I will be able to do this. If I'm not, I'm going to give you a sneak preview of next week's energy. If I say that, just because of but hopefully we'll see each other next week. Next week, Thursday, I keep on saying Wednesday, but Wednesday is the day before the full moon. Next week, on Thursday, the 23rd, we have the full moon. It's exact. This is Eastern time at 9:53 in the morning. And so just a prelimination here, two men playing chess. This is an interesting chart, but we'll be talking about that next week. This week, our focus is on the lunation of the quarter cycle. All right. Meeting an old sister's hospital nurse friend. Oh, interesting, Rhonda. I love it. Should be an interesting day. Possible opportunities for you, Rhonda. Hi, Ann Green. Hi, Sam. Yes. Oh, Sam, for you and all your Geminis out there, it's going to be a fabulous year of opportunities, confidence, charisma as Jupiter is going through. Wow. Ryan is giving a little confirmation about him being a Pisces sun sign. And since your Neptune rather was in Pisces, he became a minister and a healer at the Lilydale Healing. I love that. That's a great share for us, Ryan. Hi, Terry. Thank you for sharing, Tori. And hi there, Sherry, Allie. Hi, Patty. Okay. All right. Hi, Barbara. Very nice to see you. Good evening, everybody. Oh, so Janet is sharing this. This is also interesting. An article that the solar flares were affecting our circadian rhythms, which makes sense as well. Right. I really felt a little out of step this week. And I think our animals did as well. We've got a couple doggies and a cat. Let's talk about how this energy is affecting you moving forward for the next week regarding the Leo energy. So if you are an Aries or Aries rising, this is a great week for you to attend to fun, creativity, and activating your inner child. Play a little bit, Aries. For Taurus, it's a great week for you to ground and center and calm the family issues in your life and or clean and reorganize your home. For Gemini or Gemini rising, this is a great time to do anything having to do with your communication, your sharing, taking care of siblings. For our Cancer friends, great time for you to take care of the business of finances. Pay attention to your income, pay attention to your outflow with money, manage your money better. All eyes are on the Leo or Leo risers. You may be feeling this urgency to get a lot of things done, to take a leadership role. You might be feeling very, very, I should say, charismatic this upcoming week. Virgos might be feeling a little bit tired or wanting to retreat. That's the energy of this week with the first quarter square. For Libra, it's all about your friends, groups, and associations. For Scorpio, show off your leadership skills, put your energy into your career. For Sagittarius, it's all about travel and exploration, maybe marketing. For Capricorn, it's all about your personal power, trusting spirit, trusting your psychology, trusting your emotions. For Aquarius, this particular energy is activating your need to bond with your sweetheart. If you're not in a one-to-one relationship, look to the partners in your life and become a better partner and friend to them. For Pisces, take care of your health this week and take care of your routine and how you're doing your work. There you have it for this week. Now I'm going to give some psychic intuitive messages. You need to be here in the room. I say my prayer and we'll see where we go. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be filled with love and light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, I am with Allie Sutton Pyle. Okay, whoops, hide. Allie, same here. Okay, so if I touch that, it actually comes up on the screen. So, Allie, as I am tuning into your energy, okay, I'm very aware of you having energy, physical energy that's been very, very up and down since Pluto went into Aquarius. You might be saying to yourself, I'm having something of a revelation in my life. I'm having some sort of shift. I'm feeling like not bad or not sad, but almost electrified sometimes. I'm feeling a little out of sorts. I'm more open to intuition, telepathy, emotional knowingness, and it feels a little strange. I'm going to say this to you, Allie. It might be a very good thing for you, my dear, to cultivate something of a spiritual practice, maybe within a group of meditating and or praying. We don't often put those in the same category, but connecting with spirit, connecting with God through prayer or meditation, and make it routine. I don't know where you have Pisces in your chart, but I'm seeing intuitively a strong Saturn and Pisces somewhere in your chart that's leading you to a little bit more conscientiousness about taking care of that spiritual side of yourself as much as you take care of any one of your other bodies, right? We've got an emotional body, a spiritual body, physical body. So that's the number one message. And I'm getting that also being delivered in a nice package from a grandmother who loved flowers. Now, I believe she had flowering bushes, not necessarily a flower garden, but she had perhaps some lilacs. I'm getting the scent of lilacs, a lot of fragrant flowers in her home, around her home. And she's saying a simple comment: you got to slow down a little bit and smell the flowers. Life is so short. And I don't know how old she was when she passed, but she had a very vibrant sense of wanting to live as long as possible. And even if she died at 90, it was too young. I think she died much younger, but she had this joie de vivre. She had a great spirit. And she's reminding you just to slow down and enjoy the little things. She was a lovely person. She loved color. She loved music. I think she has some Taurus in her, she's saying to me, and she loved her flowers. And she wants you to indulge this spring and summer with surrounding yourself with specifically flowers. I leave that with you, dear Allie. And I think you had mentioned earlier that you've been getting a lot of dreams, some of them perhaps a little upsetting. But I think what's going through your body right now, it was accentuated by the solar flares as well. So I leave that with many blessings. Okay, I'm going to do another reading here. And who am I with now? I'm with Donna Lynn. Hi, Donna Lynn. I came to you, my dear, for a reading. And Donna, I'm getting a little pep in my step as I'm tuning into you. What do I mean by that? I just feel there's a lot of excitement about the months ahead. I want to say that you feel better after having had a bout of not feeling well. I'm not giving you a diagnosis per se, but I get some lethargy. I was getting some, it was more physical than mental or emotional. But you're feeling in tip-top shape. It feels like you're walking more, you're taking care of yourself more, drinking more water. I'm getting the word water. I'm getting the word watching what you're eating as well. There might be some sort of exciting anniversary gathering, family gathering this summer. I feel it's in August that you'll be intimately connecting with others, and you want to be in tip-top shape, not just physically, but emotionally for this type of reunion. As we're moving forward, Donna Lynn, I'm also feeling that September is a big month for you in terms of doing some travel, or it's a travel learning junket. It might be just even a short weekend, but you might be going someplace where you're learning and enjoying, but also traveling as well. There's someone around you, I think, who looks up to you for guidance, and you've been dragged down a little bit because you've always been on the phone or holding their hand, but you're giving them good advice, and then you're stepping back a little bit because I'm also seeing you decluttering and getting rid of stuff within your home. It's like a brand new world. The Sabian symbol of last week's new moon was a new continent is rising. And I want to give that image to you, Donna Lynn, wherever you find Taurus in your chart, because I do feel like you're reshaping and redoing something for yourself. Oh, okay. You're going for a cruise with family in July. That's probably what it is. Fabulous, Donna Lynn. And oh, what fun is that? Where are you going? Great. All right, dear friends. I hope that you have a great lunation. Prepare for the full moon. Enjoy the weekend with all those interesting, lucky aspects. And I hope to see you next Wednesday. If I aren't able to make it because of the time change or whatever I might be doing on next Wednesday, I'll let you know on the Facebook and I'll make it up to you in 2 weeks. But it's my intention because I'm not going to, another planet. I have internet. In fact, if you're so inclined, please come to the OPA class on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the Organization of Professional Astrologers on Jupiter in Gemini, or get a copy of the recording from the CIA. Either way, you're going to want to get this information for the next year. Many blessings to you, and thank you so much. Big hugs, and have a great week, dear friends.